Morning, guys. Taking this road trip north up into Utah around Zion National Park. Be doing some pretty awesome hiking in Zion. Or at least I hope we will be. We'll see. Spy something cool from the road, so check that out first. Well, that about wraps up this 4 hour drive. Need to get out of the driver's seat and do a weightlifting session. Hopefully, gonna find a place to do that in Utah. When it comes to physical training, we're always trying to develop some sort of physical attributes. Could be we want to build bigger muscles, stronger muscles, more powerful muscles. Could be we want to improve our aerobic endurance. Whatever the case may be, when I'm traveling like this, I like to think about how long each of those physical attributes will take to start to decay. Now, I know from experience that my maximum strength and power will start to decay probably 1 or 2 weeks if I'm not lifting. And then after 3 or 4 weeks, I'm noticeably weaker than I was when I was lifting. And so that's where these banded deadlifts come in. It's not as good as a regular deadlift, but can maintain some strength and power in my legs. I have some of these little shorter bands that as soon as you start to pull on them, they go to max tension. So it's more like a real barbell deadlift. Morning, guys. Heard a lot about this place called Zion National Park, and we're gonna go check that out today. First time ever in Zion National Park. Views are amazing. I had no idea the walls were this big. Now, I'm kind of just following Google Maps here, but I think we've more or less driven through the park. We're going to re-enter the park on some dirt roads and hopefully access this hiking trail I want to do. It's supposed to take us to a nice little overlook. Whoa. Alright, gotta get serious here. A few other four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive type vehicles at the trailhead. There's also a shuttle that takes you to the trailhead. I'm not a big fan of shuttles, so wanted to avoid it if possible. It's pleasantly cool in this forest, no bugs. First major overlook we've gotten to, and gotta say, it doesn't disappoint. Let's say the, I guess, reds and oranges of the rock and dirt really pop here. Very saturated, very vibrant colors. Kind of in sharp contrast to the Chisos Mountains, Guadalupe Mountains that I've spent a lot of time in. There it's a little more muted and more of a desolate desert feel. But here I don't even really feel like I'm in the desert, which would make sense because this is not a desert. I enjoyed that East Mesa observation point hike through the woods, and then you pop out to some amazing views. Although, to be honest, the best views have been from the car. This arepa is so freaking good.
It's similar to the one.
Part of what I'm realizing is that this sauce is amazing. Yeah, this is really good, I would say. I slightly prefer the arepa, but also can't go wrong with this beef and vanilla.
Yes, it's really good. It's made of, it's our house sauce. It's made of parsley with avocado, lime, and lemons. It's amazing. It's really good.
Yep. Morning, guys. Today we're hiking, wading, swimming up this canyon river thing. Alright, we found the actual shuttle stop. I think we were at the source of all shuttles, but unfortunately we can't hijack one, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later when you're all tired.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, the bus lady threw me off a little bit back there. She mentioned this word tired in conjunction with hiking, and can't say I've ever experienced that before, and definitely try to avoid that today. From what we saw, the river is running pretty swiftly, so I think by the time it gets concentrated to a little narrow channel, it could be pretty fast moving. Yeah, it seems like the water is moving really fast. And it's wide here, so you can only imagine when it narrows down. The canyon walls really start to close in up ahead. All right, we've made it. The beginning of the Narrows. Woo! Nice and refreshing, eh? Yeah, toasty for sure. Yeah, about to drop off a ledge here, looks like. The water only got up to my waist at the deepest point back there. I think it got up to Stephanie's chest, but I was able just to keep my bag out of the water. What?
The handprints.
Oh yeah. Check this out. An ancient species of proto-sapiens created these many tens of thousands of years ago. Now, at this point, it's becoming clear that some of these folks are cheating. Notice they're using sticks to navigate the river, or walking sticks, I mean. And, they're cheating, but that's on them, of course. Here I noticed my hiking partner stumbling, struggling a little bit, and it's important to remain hands-off in these situations and let natural selection do its work. Fortunately, she was able to survive though, so that's nice.
I wanted to see if I could like.
This may be the deepest section we've come to yet. You're gonna have to swim, Steph. Fortunately, there weren't many big rocks through that section. Otherwise, I might have taken a tumble. There's some really big rocks I keep stepping off of. Woo! This section got really deep through here, and there were some big rocks I had to cross where I kind of just basically fell. Fortunately, I was able to stick my arm up and keep the phone out of the water.
So I see this up ahead, and I'm immediately suspicious. Someone's gonna try to offer me a hand or something, and sure enough, you'll see.
Go.
A little hard to tell from the camera angle, but I mean, I was offered a hand there. I think that much is obvious.
Swim!
And well, I mean, look, there's worse things than taking a hand, but it's a slippery slope. Start taking a hand, you might start hiking with one of these sticks. No one likes a cheater.
so we made it past the 5-mile mark. We're gonna turn around now. Supposed to be a chance of rain today later, and a little bit worried about flash floods. We're crossing the last deep section on the way back to the paved trail. It's gotten pretty crowded. I'm glad we got here early.
This Narrows hike was fun. I recommend it for sure.
Thank you.